Hi, welcome back to Cooking Healthy in Indian Country. I am Megan Baldy and I'll be your host. Today I'm going to work on a strawberry spread for you with natural honey. So it's a no sugar spread and it's a no preservative spread. But before I get started, I wanted to do a shout out. This lovely apron, as you can see with the nice designs on it, came from NorCal Native Artists, NCNA, here in Hoopa. NorCal Native Artists have an art center here, and they help local artists to do prints and also work very diligently with the local youth to bring out the artists in each and every one of them. And I really appreciate NCNA. Ralphie Peters, he's the one that directs the program. He hooked me up with this beautiful apron that I'm wearing today. So thank you, Ralphie. Today, so I got some strawberries, and we know it's strawberry season, so I'm going to chop these up. What I'm going to be using for the natural sweetener is raw honey. This is Humboldt honey. This came from Myers Flat. I really like this honey because it is a honey that is made from bees that usually pollinate and use the nectar from our local plants and stuff. So it's really nice to have honey that comes from your local environment. So Humboldt honey if you want some. I'm going to be using chia seeds. The chia seeds will act as the gel or the pectin. Now it's not a preservative, but it does gel up, and it could last this spread for about a week in your refrigerator. You could also freeze it and have it last longer and just pull it out as you would like. So I'm going to be using this. Now, chia seeds are an indigenous food to South American natives. They used them because they were non-perishable and they were easy to take on long trips with them. They are full of protein, fiber. They have omega-3s in them. It's a superfood and it's super yummy. I like to put it in my water because it will gel up and it will also make you feel fuller. But for you diabetics out there that are looking for no sugar spreads and stuff, this strawberry spread itself will be very good for you in the sense that, you know, if you use it in a little moderation, it still has natural sugars in it, but the gel and the chia seeds help regulate your insulin in your body. So try chia seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over to my chopping board down here. I'm going to zoom you in right there. And then what I want to do is just kind of chop it up. And the reason why I'm chopping it up smally like this is because I'm going to put it in my bullet and I don't want to ruin my blade or my motor on my bullet. So the more finely you chop it up, it's easier for your equipment to use. Now I'm going to use the tops instead of throwing them away. I'll give them to my chickens, which will be a lovely treat for them. They enjoy it. They enjoy the sweet tops of the strawberries. You could also keep the tops and freeze them and put them in smoothies later if you'd like. I'm a person that likes to use as much as I can of the product or the produce that I'm using, so that's what I'll do. So I got it all chopped up, as you can see. I have it in a bowl over here. So I'm going to use my measuring cup that I received from my cousin Kyle Moon. He does this etched glass and it has measurements on the side. This is a cup measurement. I'm going to do a couple cups in my bullet. So I got my bullet top right here. Fill it up. So it's about 3 cups of strawberries. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Now the more chia seeds that you do add, the more jelly it will become. So I'm going to add about 1/4, as you can see. Now I'm going to add about another 1/4 cup of honey. See how slowly it comes out? When you have a thick honey like that, you know it's really good and raw. So I'm going to add that into my mixture. Now I recommend doing the honey at the bottom, because if you put your honey in on the top, it will take a while for it to come out, or for it to mix in with your strawberries when you're blending it. So what I recommend you do is that you add the honey last. That way it's at the bottom, and then it could be mixed first, so it's not sticking to the top of your blender. So I got my blender top. So you don't want to blend it for a long time, because your motor does not like that on your blender. If you have like a Vitamixer or a nicer, more higher horsepower or higher wattage blender, you can mix it fully on. But what I like to do is what they call like a pulsing. This is what I do to my... And as you can see, it's starting to blend up. There it goes. Now you want it to blend up to a nice consistency. As you can see, it's nice and consistent with the liquid. So I'm going to put a top on that. And I'm going to place it in my fridge, and it should be ready in about a half an hour. The gel should activate in the chia seeds. So I just put it on there. So like I said, oh, zoom me back out. Like I said, the strawberry spread lasts for about a week in your fridge. But if you have kids at home and you have families, you know, it should go by pretty fast, you know, with whole wheat toast in the morning. I like to put it on a banana and, well, a whole wheat and peanut butter and strawberry and banana roll, and roll it up and give it to treats for the kids. So this is a nice little spread. It's sugar-free. It's not sugar-free, I might add, but it is no sugar added. It has the raw honey and the strawberries, which create their own natural sugars. So for you diabetics out there, as long as you're using a little amount, also keep in mind that the chia seeds do help regulate the insulin in your body. With the strawberries this time of year, they're really, really nice and sweet. We are doing this in June, so they're really nice and harvestable right now. So they're really sweet, and they have a lot of natural sugars in them. So I'd like to thank the programs and the people that make this possible. First, again, I'd like to thank NorCal Native Artists for this beautiful apron. As you can see it again. I'd also like to thank the Hoopa Valley Tribe, the Hoopa Food Distribution Program, Klamath Trinity Resource Conservation District, and I'd like to thank you, the viewers out there. I'd also like you to go to my YouTube channel and please like and subscribe to it, and also my Facebook page, both entitled Cooking Healthy in Indian Country. See you next time, everybody.